Do you find yourself overwhelmed by the daily grind, feeling as if no amount of effort ever truly pays off? Are you tired of the emotional roller coaster that comes bossing down the modern life? How often do you wish for a sense of peace and control amidst the chaos? If these questions resonate with you, Stoicism, an ancient philosophy with practical modern applications, offers valuable insights. Today, we will explore 8 Stoic habits that promise not just challenges but to transform them into opportunities for personal growth and enduring tranquility. Stoicism teaches self-control and resilience as tools to conquer destructive emotions, making it more than just philosophical theory. It's a practical approach for thriving in today's world. These 8 habits draw from core Stoic principles like focusing on what we can control, detaching from outcomes, and valuing our internal ethical stance above external circumstances. The journey will take us through practices such as the discipline of perception, viewing life's events as neutral and focusing solely on our responses. We'll also cover the critical art of owning our reactions, emphasizing that our inner peace stems from how we interpret, not merely what happens to us. Next, we'll discuss the importance of focusing energy only on what we can control, followed by the necessity of acting intentionally to align our actions with our values. The habit of self-sufficiency promotes a lifestyle that lessens reliance on external validation, while mindfulness keeps us present and fully engaged in our current experiences. We'll also explore the significance of community in building supportive relationships that enhance our well-being and uphold our moral objectives. Lastly, the practice of continual growth will challenge us to expand our understanding of Stoicism and apply it dynamically throughout our lives. Together, these habits forge a path toward a life of emotional strength and moral clarity and profound personal satisfaction. Let's dive into how the timeless wisdom of Stoicism can be adapted into actionable steps that empower us to live more purposeful and impactful lives. Join me on this transformative journey to harness these Stoic tools and craft a more meaningful existence. Habit 1. Daily self-reflection. Daily reflection is a cornerstone of Stoic practice, revered not just as a ritual but as a vital tool for self-improvement and ethical living. Stoics view introspection as the pathway to mastering oneself, essential for cultivating the virtues of a well-lived life. This practice of self-examination is powerful for enhancing self-awareness and fostering a deep sense of personal responsibility. The Stoic tradition, especially as practiced by Marcus Aurelius in his Meditations, illustrates the importance of reflecting on one's own thoughts, actions, and motivations. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, used his writings to scrutinize his behavior, aiming to align more closely with Stoic virtues of wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. His approach was not about self-criticism but about striving toward greater virtue and self-control. To adopt this practice, one effective method is the evening review, where you set aside a few minutes at the end of the day to quietly reflect. Consider what you did during the day, why you did it, and how you can improve. This process helps identify behaviors and motivations that may not align with your ethical goals, offering a chance to adjust your actions. You might start by finding a quiet place to sit undisturbed, then think back over the day's events. Look at your actions and reactions objectively, almost as if they belonged to someone else. Evaluate how well these align with Stoic virtues. Were your actions fair? Did you show restraint? How did you handle challenges? Finally, think about what you could do best tomorrow, setting specific, actionable steps to improve. Regularly engaging in this kind of reflection enhances your self-awareness. You become more familiar with automatic reactions and better prepared to adjust them in line with Stoic principles. It also strengthens your sense of personal responsibility. By taking time each day to account for your actions, you build a stronger ethical foundation crucial for a Stoic way of life. Moreover, this daily exercise isn't only about spotting mistakes but also about recognizing and reinforcing good behavior and virtuous actions. It promotes a balanced view of oneself, encouraging humility and gratitude for the progress made while still acknowledging areas for improvement. Incorporating daily reflection into your routine can significantly enhance your ability to live according to Stoic principles, thereby improving your overall quality of life. It allows you to end each day with a clearer conscience and start the next with focused, purposeful intent. As this practice becomes a habit, the clarity it brings will permeate all aspects of your life, leading to greater fulfillment and resilience. Habit 2. Acceptance over resistance. Acceptance over resistance is a fundamental Stoic habit that emphasizes embracing fate and reality rather than struggling against the inevitable. This Stoic perspective is rooted in the concept of the maleficity or love of fate, which encourages individuals to see everything that happens as necessary and beneficial in some way. By accepting what we cannot change, we can focus our energies on what we can influence, leading to a more peaceful and purposeful existence. The Stoics, such as Epictetus, taught that while we cannot control external events, we can control our reactions to them. This distinction is crucial for practicing acceptance. When we resist reality, we waste emotional and mental resources on things beyond our control, which only leads to frustration and unhappiness. On the other hand, acceptance allows us to conserve these resources and use them in areas where we can make a real difference. To start integrating this habit into daily life, begin by recognizing the things you cannot change. This might be as simple as accepting a rainstorm during an outdoor event, or as challenging as acknowledging a serious personal or professional setback. The key is to remind yourself that the external event is not inherently good or bad. It is your perception that assigns these values. One practical method for cultivating acceptance is the practice of reflective meditation. Spend a few minutes each day reflecting on events that initially caused you distress. Consider how these events are part of the larger tapestry of your life and try to find the potential benefits or lessons they might offer. This reflection helps reframe your perspective, allowing you to embrace situations of acceptance rather than resistance. Another useful practice is to use affirmations that reinforce the habit of acceptance. Phrases like, "I accept what I cannot change," or "I choose to respond with calm and clarity," can be powerful tools for reinforcing this mindset. Repeat these affirmations during times of stress or when you find yourself resisting reality. A practical example of this habit in action can be seen in professional settings. Imagine you're working on a project that suddenly gets shelved due to budget cuts. Instead of stewing in frustration or blaming others, a Stoic approach would be to accept the situation and redirect your efforts to other areas where you can be productive. This might mean taking on a different project or using the time to develop new skills that can benefit future opportunities. Accepting reality does not mean passive resignation. Rather, it's an active stance of recognizing the uncontrollable while making the most of what you can control. As you practice this habit, you'll likely find that not only do you become more resilient, but you also gain a deeper appreciation for life's unpredictable nature. This acceptance becomes a source of strength, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity. Habit 3. Focus on the controllable. The Stoic practice of focusing on the controllable is essential for leading a fulfilling and composed life. Stoicism, a philosophy that drives on practical wisdom, teaches us to draw a clear line between what is within our control and what is not. This distinction is pivotal because it frees us from unnecessary stress about the uncontrollable and directs our energy towards productive actions that we can actually influence. Central to Stoic thought is the idea that our own thoughts, intentions, and actions are within our control, whereas most external events such as the behavior of others, the weather, or global economic conditions are not. Understanding and internalizing this principle is crucial for developing mental resilience and a sense of peace. To effectively focus on the controllable, begin by practicing the technique of cognitive distancing. This involves observing your thoughts and reactions to situations as if they were someone else's. By doing this, you can objectively assess whether you're worrying about factors beyond your control and redirect your focus to where it can be more effective. This method helps in maintaining emotional equilibrium and making decisions based on reason rather than impulse. Another practical strategy is to maintain a daily journal. Each day, list the challenges you faced and categorize them under controllable and uncontrollable. For the controllable aspects, note what action you took or could take in the future. For the uncontrollable ones, reflect on how you can accept these situations and adjust your response to them. This habit not only sharpens your ability to distinguish between the two categories but also encourages proactive behavior within your sphere of influence. For the uncontrollable ones, reflect on how you can accept these situations and adjust your response to them. This habit not only sharpens your ability to distinguish between the two categories but also encourages proactive behavior within your sphere of influence. In professional settings, this Stoic habit can be particularly beneficial. Suppose a project you are working on is impacted by a decision from higher up that changes the project scope. Instead of dwelling on the frustration of the change, concentrate on adapting your work to align with the new direction and exploring ways to innovate within the new parameters. By consistently applying these strategies, you can better manage your reactions to life's unpredictabilities and invest your energy more wisely. Focusing on the controllable not only enhances your productivity but also contributes to a healthier mental state where you feel empowered and less at the mercy of external circumstances. This Stoic practice is a powerful tool for anyone looking to lead a more deliberate and serene life. Habit 4. Objectively deal with emotions. The Stoic approach to managing emotions centers on the principle of responding to feelings with reason rather than impulsive reactions. This perspective is incredibly relevant in today's fast-paced world, where emotional responses often dictate the quality of our personal and professional lives. By cultivating the ability to handle emotions objectively, Stoicism provides a framework for enhancing emotional intelligence and stability. In Stoicism, emotions are not enemies but signals that need to be interpreted rationally. Stoics like Seneca and Epictetus taught that emotions stem from our judgments about the world. Thus, by changing our judgments, we can change our emotional responses. The goal is not to suppress emotions but to understand their origins and assess their validity before reacting. To practice this, one effective technique is the Stoic pause. Whenever you feel a strong emotion, take a moment to pause and reflect. Ask yourself, what judgment is emotion based on? Is this judgment true? Is it within my control? This pause helps prevent rash decisions made under the influence of heightened emotions and encourages a more measured, thoughtful response. Another valuable exercise is the practice of daily reflection on emotional responses. At the end of each day, review situations that elicited strong emotions and analyze your reactions. Consider how you might respond differently by applying Stoic principles. This reflection not only improves self-awareness but also prepares you for similar situations in the future. Visualization is also a useful Stoic tool. Imagine facing the challenging emotional situation and rehearse how you would ideally respond by applying Stoic reasoning. This mental rehearsal builds cognitive resilience and makes it easier to manage your emotions when real challenges arise. For example, consider a typical workplace conflict where a colleague's criticism might trigger anger or defensiveness. Using the Stoic approach, rather than reacting impulsively, you will analyze whether criticism upset you. Is it because you believe your professional competence is being unfairly judged? By reevaluating this belief, perhaps acknowledging that the criticism is not a personal attack but a call for improvement, you can respond more constructively, perhaps by seeking clarification on how to enhance your work. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches the practice of voluntary discomfort, putting yourself in situations that test your emotional limits, such as fasting or partaking in rigorous exercise. These experiences teach you to remain calm and rational under pressure, increasing your emotional threshold and resilience. By integrating these Stoic techniques into your life, you not only gain a deeper understanding of your emotions, but also develop the ability to manage them more effectively. This doesn't mean becoming emotionally detached. Instead, it involves engaging with your feelings in a way that promotes wisdom and equilibrium. As you become more proficient in these practices, you'll find that your ability to handle workplace stresses, personal relationships, and your own expectations will significantly improve. This Stoic mastery over emotions is not just about personal peace, it's a vital skill for thriving in the complexity of modern life. Habit 5. Morning and evening meditation. Stoic meditation is a practice deeply rooted in the philosophy's focus on mindfulness and self-reflection. Unlike some forms of meditation that aim for a blind or transcendental experiences, Stoic meditation seeks to foster clarity of thought and a deep-seated peace by reflecting on one's thoughts and behaviors. This practice is integral to maintain emotional balance and enhancing one's ability to respond to life's challenges with composure and wisdom. Techniques of Stoic meditation. The primary Stoic meditation technique involves daily sessions of reflection, typically held in the morning and evening. The morning meditation sets the tone for the day, helping practitioners prepare for the challenges ahead. During this session, Stoics contemplate the day's potential difficulties and rehearse rational responses to them. This is based on the Premeditatio Moderan, a practice where one visualizes potential adversities to lessen the impact of actual encounters. The evening meditation, on the other hand, serves as a time to review the day's events, analyzing actions and reactions, and planning improvements for the future. To begin the morning meditation, first, find a quiet and comfortable space where you can sit undisturbed. Second, focus on your breathing to center your thoughts and calm your mind. Third, reflect on the day's upcoming events and visualize facing challenges calmly and effectively. Consider the virtues you want to embody and how best to apply them. The evening meditation follows a similar structure but shifts focus towards reflection and introspection. First, again, start by finding a quiet space and focusing on your breathing. Second, review the day's events, particularly moments when emotions were high or decisions were challenging. Third, evaluate your responses. Were they aligned with Stoic virtues? What could be improved? Benefits of Stoic meditation. The benefits of such meditative practices are profound. Regularly engaging in Stoic meditation enhances mental clarity, reduces stress, and promotes emotional resilience. By consistently reflecting on personal values and behaviors, practitioners develop a stronger sense of self-discipline and are better equipped to handle adversity. Additionally, the habit of anticipating challenges reduces anxiety when faced with real-world problems, as the situations are less surprising and more manageable. Establishing and maintaining the habit. Establishing a meditation routine can be challenging, but consistency is key to reaping its benefits. Start by setting a specific time each morning and evening for your meditation. It helps to meditate in the same location each time to create a dedicated mental space associated with reflection. Use reminders or alarms initially to instill the habit. Maintaining this routine requires a commitment to seeing meditation as a non-negotiable part of your daily schedule. Over time, as the benefits become apparent, increased calmness, improved decision-making, and greater emotional stability, the motivation to continue often strengthens. Ultimately, morning and evening meditations are about more than just finding calm. They are about cultivating a life of deliberate action and thoughtful reaction. Through these practices, Stoics aim to not only prepare for life's trials but also reflect on and learn from each day, continuously striving towards personal and ethical improvement. Habit 6. Being a part of society. Stoicism, traditionally focused on personal ethics, equally emphasizes the importance of social responsibilities. The philosophy posits that humans are inherently social beings, intrinsically connected through a shared rationality that governs the universe. This connection underlines our duties to each other, which involve promoting welfare not just for ourselves but for our communities as well. By fulfilling these duties, Stoics believe we contribute to the common good, embodying virtues that enhance our collective existence. To integrate Stoic principles into daily life, consider these practical applications aimed at strengthening your societal roles. Engage in community service. One effective way to practice Stoic social ethics is through active participation in community service. This could involve volunteering at local shelters, participating in community cleanup events, or contributing your skills to local non-profit organizations. Such activities not only address the immediate needs of your community but also foster a sense of belonging and collective purpose. Cultivate empathy. Empathy is crucial in understanding and connecting with others. Stoicism teaches us to see the world from the perspectives of others, appreciating their joys and struggles as if they were our own. Practice this by engaging more deeply in conversations, listening actively, and being present in your interactions. By showing genuine concern for others' experiences, you contribute to a more compassionate society. Offer mutual assistance. Offering help to those around you strengthens communal bonds. This could be as simple as assisting our neighbor with chores, supporting a friend in challenging times, or providing mentorship to others in your professional field. These acts of kindness are practical demonstrations of Stoic virtues, showcasing the impact of altruistic behavior on community cohesion. Promote fairness and justice. As a Stoic, strive to promote fairness and justice within your community. This involves advocating for equitable treatment and supporting initiatives that address inequality. Whether it's through supporting local legislation, participating in forums that aim to foster dialogue and understanding, or simply standing up against unfair practices, these actions are fundamental to living as a responsible Stoic citizen. By adopting these strategies, you not only enhance your own life, but also significantly contribute to the welfare of your community. Stoic philosophies encourages us to view our lives as deeply interconnected with those of others. Through these social practices, we not only fulfill our Stoic obligation but also foster a more just and empathetic world. This alignment with Stoic ideals enriches our collective experience, making our society stronger and more resilient. Habit 7. Simple living. Stoicism promotes simple living as a way to focus on what truly matters: virtue, contentment, and rational living. By reducing life's complexities, Stoics believe we can better concentrate on personal growth and ethical living. This philosophy of minimalism resonates deeply in today's fast-paced, materialistic world where many feel overwhelmed by consumerism and constant connectivity. Embracing a simpler lifestyle can lead to greater mental clarity, reduced stress, and a more purposeful existence. The Stoic pursuit of simplicity starts with distinguishing between needs and wants. Essential needs are few while wants are limitless. By focusing on fulfilling only our basic needs, we can free ourselves from the endless cycle of desire and dissatisfaction that often accompanies the pursuit of material excess. This shift not only helps streamline our possessions and commitments but also refocuses our energies towards more meaningful pursuits, such as personal development and helping others. To begin simplifying your life, start with decluttering your physical space. This means going through your belongings and keeping only those that serve a functional purpose or bring you joy. The process of eliminating excess can be liberating, as it reduces the distractions that pull us away from our values. Next, apply this principle to your commitments. Evaluate your daily tasks and obligations by eliminating those that do not align with your values or serve little purpose in advancing your goals. Another key step is to practice saying no to non-essential tasks and consumer temptations. This helps preserve your time and resources for activities that enrich your life and align with Stoic principles. Cultivating a habit of mindfulness is also essential. By being present in the moment and fully engaging with each task, you can appreciate the simplicity of everyday life. This mindfulness allows you to derive satisfaction from simple pleasures, reducing the need for constant stimulation and acquisition. In terms of financial simplicity, create a budget that focuses on basic needs and meaningful expenditures that enhance your well-being, such as books, travel, or charity. Avoiding unnecessary debt and financial commitments can free you from financial stress and allow you to live more freely according to your ethical values. By adopting these steps, you can gradually shift towards a simpler, more focused lifestyle that aligns with Stoic values. As you reduce the clutter, both physical and mental, in your life, you will find that you have more energy and clarity to devote to improving yourself and contributing to the well-being of others. This Stoic approach to living simply not only enhances personal happiness, but also fosters a sense of peace and resilience that can help navigate the complexities of modern life. Habit 8. Persistence in learning and growth. Stoicism places a high value on the pursuit of wisdom through lifelong learning and personal growth. This commitment to continuous development is rooted in the belief that learning is an essential part of living a virtuous and fulfilled life. For Stoics, the process of learning is not just about acquiring knowledge but about improving oneself and adapting to the ever-changing circumstances of life. In today's rapidly evolving world where new challenges constantly arise, the Stoic emphasis on adaptability and growth is more relevant than ever. One of the core practices for fostering lifelong learning is to cultivate curiosity and an open mind. This involves challenging one's preconceptions and being willing to reconsider one's views in light of new evidence. It also means seeking out diverse perspectives and engaging with ideas that differ from one's own. This openness enriches understanding and prevents the intellectual stagnation that can occur when one is too attached to their existing beliefs. To practically engage in continuous learning, it is helpful to integrate reading and study into your daily routine. Dedicate time each day or week to read books, particularly those that challenge your thinking or expand your knowledge. Philosophies, history, science, and literature are all fields that offer valuable insights into human nature and the world. Additionally, attending lectures, workshops, and courses, whether online or in person, can provide structured learning opportunities and expose you to new ideas and skills. Another effective method is to keep a learning journal. In this journal, write only what you learn but also how you can apply this knowledge in your daily life. This practice not only reinforces new information, but also encourages practical application, which is central to Stoic philosophies. Reflecting on what you've learned and writing about it and deepen understanding and help integrate insights into your behavior and thinking. Engaging in discussions and debates with others is also a valuable way to enhance learning. By articulating your thoughts and defending your positions, you can clarify your understanding and discover areas where your knowledge might be lacking. Furthermore, such interactions can stimulate intellectual growth and help you practice the Stoic virtues of patience, empathy, and humility. Finally, using modern technology and resources can significantly support your learning goals. Online platforms offer courses on a wide range of subjects, many of which are free or at a low cost. Websites like Coursera, edX, and Khan Academy allow you to explore topics in depth at your own pace. Podcasts and educational videos are also excellent for gaining new insights and learning on the go. By embracing these practices and resources, you can continue to grow and learn throughout your life in alignment with Stoic principles. This ongoing pursuit of knowledge not only enriches your own life but also enables you to contribute more effectively to the lives of others. In the Stoic view, lifelong learning is not just an individual good but a social one, enhancing our ability to perform our roles in society thoughtfully and effectively. This emphasis on continual growth ensures that, no matter what stage of life you are in, you are always moving towards greater wisdom and virtue. The 8 Stoic habits we've explored are interconnected practices that collectively foster a more balanced and fulfilling life. By embracing principles such as daily self-reflection, acceptance, focusing on the controllable, objectively dealing with emotions, and engaging in morning and evening meditation, you lay a strong foundation for emotional resilience and clarity of thought. Adding to this, living simply and engaging actively in society enhance your ability to live authentically and contribute meaningfully to the world around you. Finally, the commitment to lifelong learning ensures that your journey of self-improvement and adaptation continues indefinitely, enriching your life and the lives of others you touch. Together, these practices form a robust framework for building a life marked by inner peace, ethical integrity, and practical wisdom. They are not isolated techniques but are complementary components of a comprehensive lifestyle philosophies that have stood the test of time. By integrating these habits into your daily routine, you not only enhance your personal well-being but also improve your interactions and contributions within your community. I encourage you to start small, perhaps by adopting 1 or 2 habits that resonate most with you. As you begin to experience the benefits, gradually incorporate more practices into your life. Each habit supports and amplifies the others, creating a synergy that can significantly elevate your quality of life. Discover the transformative power of these Stoic habits and see how they can help you navigate the complexities of modern life with greater ease and comfort. Embrace this journey of Stoic practice and unlock the potential for profound personal growth and fulfillment.